Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time we went back to the consecrated snowfield, cleared out a dungeon I forgot existed, and then the other, carriage that comes through. There's the one here, and then one that goes through here for stuff I don't even remember what it was. Oh, I forgot to mention this last time. Off screen, I ended up getting the Blade of Calling, which is just a better faith scaling version of the Black Knife with a worse Ash of War. Just so that people know where to get it, you go, speed this up a little bit, you go to the Forbidden Lands, there's the elevator here. If you ride it up, if you go in, your back is to the exit into this area, you'll look, and quite literally, if you look up a little bit, you'll see a ledge. And as you're going up or going down, you have to jump and just land there, open a door, and you can grab the knife. Compared to the Black Knife, though, it's more or less just a collector's item. I loathe not doing this fight with other people, but I've been trying to make it a thing of doing all these fights solo or with just my Ash of War, my Spirit Ash, which realistically I should be fine. I'll get my Spirit Ash, I will get a free summon, and that should handle the fight. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yep. I hate these guys so much. On the upside, I can just stun lock them with jumping. Not the greatest plan, and I don't like losing health, especially right here. But do what I gotta do. See, there's a case to be made to replace the Sword of Milos right here with... Problem is, it's like 650 damage compared to 500. I can upgrade the hammer for sure, it's just... it's still a downgrade. Oh, you would. Yeah, I have to disengage at this point. This is why you put a ton into endurance. Because even with my stamina as it is, I need more. Yeah, I don't even know if the Great Stars would have helped me there. Because the big thing is just trying to get a little more stagger build up to poise break and then the healing on hit. We'll deal with him later. I might actually upgrade the Great Stars so I can handle these guys better. But we're as good of condition as any to do this fight. Summon Bernal. He will be pretty tanky and should maybe survive the whole fight. I can't guarantee anything. And then we'll just go Tish. Come on, Bernal, get inside. Yeah, I hate this fight. And Bernal can at least draw a lot of aggro because he'll do those AoE heals from his Ash of War. Okay, he got Scarlet Rot, that's good. This guy doesn't have it, which is a little bad, but the other guy is almost dead anyways. The big thing to note is, as you look at these health bars, they don't add up. Because they can summon each other. The big thing is going to be, yep, he's summoning his buddy. So at least if we can kill one, then we just are busy with only one target. Yep, now he's up again. Hit him with the debuff. And we're good. There we go. Black Flame Tornado and Somber Smithing's 4. Or no, that's normal smithing. So, yep. We're in a real good position now. And we're 2k off of a level up, so 1 rune 9 should work. Yep. Let's see, so we need to do that. Switch the Naginata over. Even though, I will say this, Flame of the Redmane's super strong. You get this in front of the mouth. I end up getting it off screen, so I should at least mention where to get it. It is, yeah, for Fort Gale. It'll be right around here, or right around here, I think, actually. There will be an invisible scarab. You gank him, and he drops it, and it's super strong. It will, in 2 casts, it can stagger guys. Like, a lot of enemies will get staggered by it. So it's worth it. Yeah, Black Flame Tornado is kind of a heavy cost, but it's also pretty good. Let's see, what would we look at if we had Black Flame Tornado on here? I mean, it's the same scaling. So it's 300, 400... 450, 470-ish, compared to stuff, yeah. Okay, and that's also 7-level difference, scaling's a little different. So for now, we will say goodbye to the Sword of Milos. Actually, a case can be made to keep it. Yeah, I think we'll keep it for now. We can always switch during boss fights, because the Naginata is good, but also sustain. Why don't you just come around this corner, guy? And there's nothing here except a difficult enemy. So we'll fight him. Once again, Discus of Light proving its worth. Man, I'm really proud of myself for doing that fight. Usually, it takes me a couple tries, but my leveling probably helps a good amount and knowing what spells to use, as opposed to other attempts where I just flung whatever I had. And I've had so many bad runs with other players. But I think that's just bad luck, people not being able to damage these bosses. For instance, one run, I was sitting here, I took the skinny guy, because he's easier to deal with, and I was just baiting him around. The whole idea was the other two would kill the fat one, and then we'd all turn on the skinny one. And they just could not kill this guy. I'm sitting here whittling down the skinny guy, doing not a ton of DPS, but the whole point was just to keep him busy for the moment. And they both died to the fat guy. I'm like, how? You have been given ample opportunity to not die here. Okay, we're gonna go this way first, because there's... I saw a site of grace here. But so just doing that fight, I've had so many bad runs. I know the next big boss fight, that's another one where I have had so many fights that go wrong. It's not even funny, it's honestly just annoying. People just, they can't for some reason figure it out and they shank the fight. Admittedly, the next fight, the next major boss fight, because I don't know if there might be a dragon. I don't remember, but it's not him. Dragons or whatever, they're easy. It's the actual boss for the story. People just... Right over there. Oh wow, actually we're right nearby. But we have to go through that and lots of ways to go. But people just screw up the fight really bad. God, now I'm starting to second guess myself, because back here we had that path, which I don't understand. Oh, okay, so I think... Could we go... Oh no, I think it's going up and over, okay. Trying to figure this place out, it's kind of a maze at times. Okay, nothing we can do up here. Well, this is terrible. Yeah, this would be the case where one could make a case for using not Elden Stars, the Great Stars, just for a little bit of HP. Since I don't really... I cast, but I don't cast a ton in these situations unless necessary. I really should get a little more generous in casting. I have the FP, there are enemies. You know, why not? That's gonna be a little too far out of reach, I think. Oh! Imagine my shock. I forgot to level up as well. That is a bit foolish. But there should be a site of grace somewhere, and I'd rather at this point, just wait until I get to the next site. I was really hoping for more out of that one. Okay, let's double check the other way. Even though I think I did, I'm just... Like I said, this place is a maze, I get paranoid, and I forget everything as I'm doing it. Okay, yep, that was the stairs down if I wanted to be normal. Okay. I love the look of this place, though. It's so cool. I love the ruins. I was sitting there thinking, the one place I think they might have done it in Dark Souls 2, but I don't remember, is a proper desert. I think it'd be fun to have a desert location. I remember seeing a thing that the reason FromSoft always does these kind of post-apocalyptic settings is because they're of technical limitations and them not knowing how to do other stuff. And I thought, you know, that makes sense, but also it's kind of fun being in these environments where it's like, yeah, there's like 10, 15 NPCs you actually need to care about, and then everybody else is just an enemy. It feels nice because then you don't have to sit here and monkey with towns and tons of NPCs being like, I forgot which one to use the important one. It's a nice simplification of things. And that's always been a problem I think fantasy settings have, is everybody does stuff where it's like, oh, here's the Empire right as it's hitting its peak, isn't it great? Here's all this stuff. But people don't really do the, hey, here's after everything bad has happened kind of storyline. Oh. Didn't realize we were fighting Bullseye. Got a Avengers level threat here. I'm just gonna back off. Because then you're stupid and will de-aggro like that. The other guy around the corner, however, I can't really do anything to stop. I would have liked to have faced the correct direction for that one, thank you. Sometimes getting locked in those animations is the most stiff and annoying thing. It'd be kind of cool if there was... I think of like Killing Floor, how if you have the faster reload skills, your animation plays different. I think it'd be cool. It would change how these Souls games work. But I would like almost a D&D style feat system where instead of gaining a level, I could gain a feat. And it might be, oh, you cast faster. And what it does is it uses the faster version of the casting animation. So now, instead of having to stand still, I would still like raise my hand above my head, but I could move while flinging it, giving me a little bit more mobility at the cost of, well, I just lost a level. And that level could have been worth a lot more than the feat, depending on my build or what I'm using it for. But at the same time, I get not doing that because it does kind of raise the question of what makes a Souls game. And are the animations and the combat, the way they flow, is that the big thing? Or is there something more to it? And that is something, when I think about it, it is a place where, oh, didn't realize we had a man behind me. I need to flee. But it's something where I think Western devs could challenge the Souls franchise on. It's just the matter of them actually doing it and them learning what they should challenge FromSoft on and what they shouldn't challenge FromSoft on. And I feel like devs typically don't realize you could add something as a challenge to their game as opposed to being like, oh, we need to reinvent the wheel and that's how we'll get everyone on our side. Because the Souls method, the Souls formula is solid. There are just a few little spots that could be expanded on or reworked. But then again, that's just me. Like I always say, what do I know? I'm just a dude on the internet. We'll come back here. Because we got the Dragon Temple lift, Site of Grace, so we can make our way back easy. There's a lot there. I want to make sure we clear the other path, just to be sure, because the fact that it's a fog wall says it's optional. And if we can make it to right over where my head, just above my head, that little balcony, that is a guaranteed Site of Grace before the boss. And that would be, I think, a good spot to be. Yeah, we'll gamble on this jump. I'm stupid. Yeah, I knew that was going to be too short. Oh, you're durable. Hey, I can bring something else up to 25. Maybe the Great Stars. I know I did 24s on my main character with the... What are they? The Rose Petal Whips. I got two of them, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do a cool dual-wield whip bleed build. Got them to 24, never touched them. Second I hit that, I was just like, I'll keep going with, like, my katanas or literally everything else I have. Which is a little disappointing. I should really give them a whirl. I think I could pull something off with them. Do like a bleed mixed with something else. Okay, so there's a way over there. But how? Oh, I see it. And then from here, which I guess I could have gone this way. Ooh, the Dragon Crest Shield too. That's far greater physical resistance. I hear the footprints, or footsteps, I just don't know which direction they're coming from. But yeah, look at all the death root kind of taking root in here. Yeah, and these statues are interesting because it clearly shows beastmen wearing clothing. Which, part of it, when you look at these guys, their faces are all messed up and almost worn to the bone in some places. So they're either degenerate relatives who are, like, covered in mange and have lost all semblance of what society they had, or they're all undead. But it doesn't make sense for them to be undead because we have undead versions of these guys, and those skellies are different. Oh yeah, the Crucible Knight. Yeah, not fighting him right now. I'd like to hit a site of grace and actually go to it before I start doing that. Alright, you need to stop. Anything over here? Or is this just a loop back? Looks like it's just to loop back. Which makes sense, but was kind of looking for a little more. I guess if you want to be real tricky, on playthrough 2 you could dual wield Swords of Milos and get a ton of FP regen, but it's also like 20 pounds of weapon. And then you're gonna have to keep switching off to cast. Yeah, because we can double back. And this is all stuff we can clear. But we're so close. We just have to... Actually, we have a good distance to go here. We'll keep going this way. Okay, there is no path around this guy. So I have to fight him. I am not looking forward to this. As expected. As expected. Please, do something that I'm not expecting. Like, take damage. That'd be real neat if you did. Let me... Okay, just keep running around. Really don't want me scaling this body, do you? Can't let me have any fun here now, can ya? Hey, we think you might be able to use this terrain to your advantage, so we put up invisible walls. My guy almost launched himself off a ledge. Really, I can't target over the thing. Just get Scarlet Rot, please. And he doesn't even drop anything. But we do have a Site of Grace there. From here we have to make our way around under. Then it spits us out here, and then we can go up here. Amazing how long this path felt. But I think I'm going to call it here. If If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button, helps out the channel a lot, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.